Hi everybody, Carrie here. Happy first month of December. This is the month where all of the bustle and hustle gets started. I want to thank everybody that's still praying for me with me and my beautiful Athena. I actually felt her the other day. One of my clients actually came in from the other side and told me that Athena was greeted by many, many angels, and she was greeted by my loved ones, my husband, my daughter. And she said Athena was greeted by every one of yours loved ones on the other side, that I have given you messages from them, from your moms, your dads, your children. And they told me, I'm going to cry. They told me that little Athena, instead of bringing people into my office now that are in the physical, she's going to bring people in from the other side. So when I'm working, she's going to sit down next to me and bring the dead in for me. So I guess it's going to make my connection much stronger. This month, we're going to have crazy energy as people seem to be going bonkers with everything going on in the world. So the angel said, it's very important for you light workers, you earth angels, you spiritually gifted ones, and everybody to please try to stay peaceful and calm in the midst of the chaos. They said when you greet your family, when you have family gatherings, or you go to have a drink with a friend, or you have people over, and you do it because you want to, not because you think you have to, then that group builds a love energy and a happiness energy that spreads out into the whole world. It's kind of hard in December. The angels ask me why so many people seem so rushed and why they feel they have to get Christmas cards and they have to give gifts to people they really don't want to give gifts to. I said it's just people feel obligated. So what they told me is we never should do anything because we feel obligated. So if you're invited to a Christmas party and you really don't want to go, but you feel you have to go, when you go to that party, guys, you take the energy of obligation. You don't take the energy of love and happiness. And that's felt by everybody at that party or that event. So I've known this a long time. I don't go to baby showers and bridal showers and things I don't wish to go to because I personally don't want to take the energy of obligation. Everything's a vibration. Everything's a frequency. Everything's an energy. And I know some of you are going to have to do it because it's a work party or think you have to do it. So just know that you don't have to do anything. If you go to a party you don't choose to, it's because you feel that you should. I want you, before you go to that event, to ask the angels to take away the energy from you of obligation. And while you go at that party, I want you to think about happy times in your life. Events that you've gone to that were happy, family happy gatherings, that you had joy and happiness and love, so that you can take, even though it's not for that event, if you're at that event thinking about happy thoughts of events and family things you went to, you're going to bring that to the event instead of obligation. You're going to bring love and happiness. Fake it till you make it. Get to an event, work party, whatever, and just be smiling and cordial and think of happy, happy things that you've done and happy people that you've been with. This is a month, it's supposed to be a month of joy, okay? I see so many people rushing around, and I haven't gone out only twice since Athena died. I went once to get my hair done and once to the pet store, which took me to my knees. But when I got back in my car, after I went to the pet store, I started crying so hard. All of a sudden, there was a knock on my window. There were two older ladies. They were dressed in older style clothes, nothing you'd wear here. And they said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I'm just sad." And they said, "Can we pray for you?" And they put their hand, I said, yes. They put their hand on my shoulder and they prayed for me. I kind of think they were angels because I felt better after that. There are so many angels around each and every one of you right now. You would not believe how many angels are around you. They don't understand Angels have never been in human form. They don't understand what being fat is. They don't understand what depression is. They don't understand anxiety. They learn all that from us. So I was reminded during Thena's death that my angels are learning all this from me, and because they don't feel it over there. And they were really shocked about the depression and the sadness and the anger and the anxiety. But that's how I told my angels, that's how they're going to learn, since they can't be in human form. A lot of things have been happening around my house since Athena passed. One of my new callings is I'm going to do pet grief stuff. I'm going to tell you what the angels asked me to do when I prepared Athena for her cremation. There's prayers you can say that it gives them an easier passage to the afterworld. There's things you can do after. Athena actually told me in my head what she wanted to give away to different animals and different things. They don't want us to cry, but it's human form to cry. Tears are actually releasing, and they're actually letting go of the grief. But so many wonderful things that I heard in her passing that I didn't know before. So I think I'm going to be a little bit of a pet grief counselor. I can see myself, if you're wanting to cremate your pet, I can actually see me having a service where I meet you there and I pray for your pet and I tell you what your pet's thinking. I can tell you what your pet, I'm so connected because of Athena now. I can tell what they want to be cremated with them, if they want to be cremated or they wanted to be buried. I asked something when I had her cremated that amazed me, because I know a lot of people, their souls aren't in that body when they're cremated or they're buried. So I know a lot of people go to their vet and they have their animal euthanized and they stay with them, but they don't want to cremate them themselves or pay for the funds to cremate them or bring them home to bury them. So I asked at the crematory, I said, I know you get all these ashes from all these animals. I mean, it's just their bodies, it's not their souls. I said, what do you do? They said they cremate them together, and then they actually have a cemetery where they buy plots, and they put all the ashes in a plot. So let's say your animal was cremated like in November 2025, like Athena. You could go to the cemetery and there's a marker and it could say November 2025. So if that's when you had your pet cremated, you could go there and actually grieve for them at that plot. I think that's wonderful because they're together with a lot of other animals and they're having fun. So it's a nice thing that I found that out. But there are things you can do when they pass to make it easier on you and on them during the passing, and make it easier on them to visit you after they're gone. Usually, they told me, Athena said, the first 3 days after they pass, and this is for humans too, they're more earthbound, they can see us, they can hear us more clearly. After the third day, and I don't know why it's 3 days, then they start making their ascension. Okay, so my house was very busy for 3 days, and there's other things you can do too when your other pets grieve. My cats didn't eat for like 2 to almost 3 days after she died. So you could actually show, if you can, show them if they die at home, show your other pets their bodies so they know they're gone. Or if you have them cremated at the vet, you don't bring them back a body, you can ask the soul of your pet to come and let the other animals in your house know that they're gone. There's so many new things I'm learning. Now remember, don't do something at a party or give a gift out of obligation. Change that thought of obligation and say, I'm giving a gift not because I feel I have to. I'm giving it because I want to bring that person joy. We're supposed to be doing more hugging. We're supposed to be more wishing you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. My heart is so heavy because I've had so many of you have had so many losses of people that you love that passed over in the last 6 months. So many of you had losses of pets that's passed over in the 6 months that I empathize with you so much. I can feel your pain. I want you to know that there is a larger leaving of souls right now in both humans and pets because they want to get to the other side for their next mission. Sometimes things are hard on earth for souls, and we all make a contract with God and our angels when we come here. If you guys are here, you're tough. You came here during the times when it's the hardest. The battle right now is between good and evil, and we're having to fight evil with every thought we have, with every emotion we have, with everything. So when you get negative emotions, try to switch it. I am playing Christmas music to get myself lifted because my daughter died December 11th. So December doesn't always seem to be a really happy month for me. Now Athena just passed. I'm watching Christmas shows like A Wonderful Life, kids shows that make me happy. Intention is everything. Before you get out of bed in the morning, get up and say, I intend to have a beautiful day. When you say I am anything, you claim it. I get up and I say I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole, I am complete, I am intuitive, I am abundant. Whatever I say those affirmations in the morning when I wake up and right before I drift off to sleep. Every one of you, if you're thinking that you'd like to have a party or you'd like to have friends over that you truly love, make time in your busy lives to do it, okay? Because December is a turning point, the angels said, for humans on earth to open up their heart with more love and spiritual consciousness. So this is a big butt month, it's the only way I could say it, of spiritual growth and spiritual love that we're to bring to earth, okay? So all of us, I ain't going to lie, is going to be tested with things that's going to maybe break your hearts or make you wonder about what life is all about. I mean, my Athena's death took me to the knees. My daughter did, my husband. But my angel said, don't let the dark win. Don't let it take you to your knees. Learn to grow and show others the way from what you've gone through. So if you're going through pain of someone dying or pet dying or being sick, think of how you can turn that around and get through that and show others that they can get through it also. That's what light workers do. And I'm not going to tell you it's an easy month because a lot of animals are deciding to leave so they can empower you while they're gone. I was surprised how empowering Athena is now that she's gone. She has more spiritual power to connect with me. She did that job in the living. She connected me to the angels and guides, and I was kind of worried if my connection would be much as strong since she's gone, but it's stronger. I still have a few seats left. I got to get to that on December 11th on how to talk to loved ones on the other side. That's going to be a good one because you're going to bring a gift under $10 wrapped. And you're also going to get to choose a gift from somebody that bought a gift. That gift that you chose, whether you believe it or not, is going to be from your loved ones on the other side. So I'm really excited to see what gifts people get and if it brings a memory from one of their loved ones on the other side. You know, when my daughter died, someone came to the office, didn't know me, and brought me frogs, like little frogs for the bathtub. She said, I don't know why I brought you frogs, but I was compelled to do so. She didn't know my daughter liked frogs. So it was a gift from my daughter. And this beautiful lady was being able to facilitate that. So also with that said, if you get a feeling to pick up something for somebody and the dead talk in your thoughts, and it may not only be your loved ones, you might get a thought that I got to send excuse me, a card to somebody. Or you need to go to work and just put a flower on someone's desk. Excuse me. It could be someone that don't even know real well. Go with that intuitive thought because that's God and your angels and loved ones on the other side working through you to pick them up. You are a vessel. Your angels, your loved ones, God, they can work through you. And it doesn't have to be expensive. Sometimes one little flower can make someone's whole day. So, in January, I believe I have a seminar that I booked for January 15th. I just booked the date. I don't know if it's going to be loved ones. It might be loved ones on the other side, but I'm going to do a lot at that one about your animals that have passed and crossed over, what I was told to do for Athena, what you can do to make your animals crossings easier, what you can do for the animals that are on the other side already. By the way, if any of you have dogs or cats and you put Christmas stockings up for them and they're passed over, you better get to the store and get a stocking because they want stockings put up this year. The passed over pets want us to put up those stockings, and they want you to fill those stockings with good cat treats, dog treats. I don't know if you have a lizard treats, and they want you to fill it, leave it up till after Christmas, and take the treats to a shelter or a rescue where they can have it. Well, I'm going to talk to you later. I have a new secretary starting today. Her name is Jillian, and I'm so excited to have her here. So you're going to have a new voice on the phone. She's going to do real well for me today. She's going to make cookies, help me make cookies, plus see clients. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you a little information and to thank you so much for praying for me and my little Athena and all the kindness. Still keep praying. It's still hard for me. And I can feel all your prayers. I can feel every one of them. Don't do something out of obligation. If it's an obligation you feel, you take that energy of obligation. So switch it to something that makes you happy. I love all of you. I can't wait to see you that are coming to the December 11th seminar and see what gift you got from your loved ones on the other side. Have a very blessed day, guys. And make this month be a month of love and happiness and joy. Let go of all the negativity. Don't let it get to you. Don't feel you have to do 100 things just because it's always been done that way. Okay? Send cards to people that you would like to uplift. Do at least one random act of kindness each week. It could be giving extra money to your waitress. It could be buying Starbucks for the person behind you. It could be sending a random card to somebody anonymously with money in it that they may need it, or a gift card. One random act of kindness each week in the month of December, and that will be from the angels, from God, and you're facilitating it through you. I love you all. Have a really blessed day. I'll get on here soon again. Bye now.